louder than this, please. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, so we'll just...
These are former students of Unity schools in Nigeria. They are honored by the Unity School Old Student Association, USOSA, during the USOSA Education Summit in Abuja. These personalities are being recognized for their outstanding contribution to education and humanity. The awardees, which include the Chief of Defense Staff, Lieutenant General Christopher Musa, and a fifth-time member of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Benny La, says the award and recognition will encourage them to do more, especially for Unity schools and the education sector in general. They also say attending Unity schools in Nigeria was a turning point in their lives.
It is wonderful, and Federal Government College Sokoto, or Federal Government, USOSA generally, is a united front. I am extremely happy to be a member of USOSA. Why so? Because every community, every tribe, every language, every religion is represented here, and this is what Nigeria should be. Everywhere I am, I'm always proud to tell them that when I attended the Federal Government College, because I've learned a lot. It has fashioned my lifestyle. Even in service, that is what I have applied, and that is what has got me to where I am today. So I want to encourage us that we have challenges in the country, but we can make a difference individually and collectively. Please, let us continue to shine the lights. Let people know that Nigeria can be better, and we can make that difference. On behalf of myself and my family and all members of the armed forces of Nigeria, I want to say a big thank you for this award. This will ginger me to want to do more.
I feel honored to be one of the awardees. When Michael called me and sent me the invitation, I said, Michael, there's so many USOSAs, the ambassadors, the ministers. Why is my name on the list? He said, because he has never heard of a woman going back 5 times to the National Assembly, and I've broken the record, and I'm a USOSA. Today is a wonderful day. I must say that I'm privileged to have been a product of USOSA. When my mother called me and said, I'm moving your school, I was at another secondary school before. She said, I'm moving you to Federal Government College, Jos. I said, Mommy, why am I moving? I don't want to move. And she said, no. It's going to be a new and a different experience. You're going to be better equipped. Number one, you're going to meet people from all over the country. And you will mingle with everybody. And the standards of Federal Government Colleges, Unity schools, are the highest in the country. At that time, it was the best. There were no private schools. The only private schools were missionary schools and a few. But today, unfortunately, private schools are replacing public schools, but we hope to reverse that trend very soon. And I'm a product of a Unity school. I'm so happy. It was one of the best moments of my life. And I know my mother made the best decision. Without that, like the CDS said, I may not have had a national outlook, but today in everything I do, I have a national outlook.
President General of the association, Mike Magaji, and other members of the association in their remarks said the association is a platform to sustain and promote quality education in Unity schools across Nigeria. They also say the summit is timely as Nigeria as a nation successfully transits from one democratic election to another.
USOSA was created to make impact and improve national development. USOSAs are the true children of Nigeria, trained with taxpayers' money and created to promote a new and inclusive Nigeria. They were built to last, they were built for excellence, and most especially built to promote unity of our country, Nigeria, just like the MC said a bit earlier on. But now, over 50 years after these schools were created, it's clear to all of us that basic secondary education has suffered decline in several areas. Education as a whole. 3 days ago, I was with the Permanent Secretary Ministry of Education, and we went on a courtesy call, and we were sharing our concerns about education. And we talked about the policy that has approved 140 over 400 as a permissible pass mark to access tertiary education in Nigeria. Now, if you translate 140 over 400 in percentage terms, that comes to about 35%. And we are saying, where in the world is 35% the pass mark? Why should we allow for such things to happen? There's been a lot of decline in terms of quality. I don't want to dwell too much on this for now, because we know the issues and we know the challenges. We are not here to gather, we're not gathered here to lament, but to be part of the solution. USUSANs have moved from complaint mode to solution mode a long time ago. There are many alumni, members and associations here who have spent millions of naira to repurpose their schools, to bring in new infrastructure, using their own money, using their funds, complementing government efforts. So we've been in solution mode for a long time and we'll continue to do so. That's why we think we must partner with all of you in the room to do this.
Education is the engine of national growth. It is one of those indices alongside health and per capita used to measure the Human Development Index. Indeed, education remains the greatest investment any nation can make for her citizens. A population of well-educated citizens increases national economic competitiveness. It also results in intangible benefits such as political stability, social well-being, and a more innovative approach to solving problems. Secondary education is critical to the education of a child. Bridging that gap between primary and tertiary, it is even more critical to the development of a child as it gives that child its formative period between 12 and 18. That's the education that shapes the adulthood of every child. It provides that child with an opportunity to acquire knowledge, skills, and traits beyond that primary level. I'm preaching to the converted because virtually all of us in this hall benefited from that stage as USUSANs.
The theme for the 2023 USOSA Education Summit is Transforming Secondary Education for the Digital Age. Emmanuel Onu, News 24.